Sagittarius placements, this is a reading for you. This could be your energy. This could be the energy of someone you're connected to or the circumstance. This reading may play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. This is a timeless reading. It's also very general, so take what resonates only and let the rest go. Understand that this is not a gender-specific message and that time and energy are fluid. All-knowing source, divine spirit, archangels, guides, ancestors, ascended masters, 5D and above, my higher self, my galactic team of the highest light and resonance, star race, star family, allow me to be the clear channel. Show me clearly what I need to see for Sagittarius placements. Allow me to tap into the energy of the collective, anyone drawn to this message, and bring forth the most healing and the most important messages for those who need them the most. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. Of course, welcome to any new viewers, and to my December warriors, welcome back. You're also welcome here, and I hope everyone's doing well. Sending all my love, and yeah, hope you guys have had really good energy with the full moon in Scorpio. We talked a lot about that energy in the past couple of readings. But the energy I'm picking up on for you all is, it's still very potent moon energy, right? I feel like there is some type of emergence, an emergence of truth or some sort of revelation, something again that was quite pale under the light of the moon is emerging. Okay, it's emerging, and there's also something that's being repelled. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming through, water energy very strong, moon energy, receptive energy, of course secrets and illusions, maybe moving past this energy or seeing through something, the veil. I feel like for many of you, you're walking away from something, or you've repelled something. Maybe you've gotten a proposal. This could be something as simple as someone coming knocking on your door. Maybe it's a like Mormon group, you know, how they pop up at your door, or something of that nature, something that you have stood strong in your beliefs about something, or you've stood your ground in relation to something important to you. And the universe has seen this. Your ancestors has seen this, and they're proud of you. It could be something really small to you, but something really big to in the higher realms. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're making your father proud. You're making someone proud. You're making, again, it could be an ancient royal ancestor or something of that nature that's like you passed some sort of test, if that is resonating with anyone. Okay. 18th card of the major arcana. A lot of moon energy I was getting through this meditative session and pre-shuffle. Okay, 18 reduces to 9, and 9s are culminations. 9s are just coming up a lot. They're going to continue to come up. This is a 9 year. Okay, the year of the hermit, the year of the dark, the year of emerging from the dark and finding your light through the dark, the year of shadow work, the year of transition, the year of divine timing, the year of divine justice, cosmic justice, karmic justice, the year of reflection. Okay, so the 9 is going to continue to come up. 9, of course, is the house that Sagittarius rules. Foreign lands, foreign travels, higher dimensions, higher perceptions, and also dissecting our belief systems. So that's what I was picking up on for you guys. We're going to do some divine guidance here. All right. Let's what's the divine guidance here for Sagittarius placements? What's the divine guidance for Sagittarius placements? Show me clearly. The sun is in Taurus. We just moved through a late degree moon in Scorpio opposing the sun, and Uranus and Taurus. I believe when this uploads, the moon may be in Sagittarius. So we all can embody that energy of the moon in Sag. Shout out to all my Sagittarius moons and my Scorpio moons. Sagittarius risings and Scorpio risings. Obviously, this is a reading for Sagittarius placements, and I'm just bringing you the message that you need confirming through your own intuition through the lens of your Sagittarius placements. But with the moon probably in the early degrees of Sagittarius as it's transitioning out of the full moon energy of Scorpio, I just wanted to shout out those particular moon signs and rising signs. As the moon moves into Sagittarius, we all can embody the themes of all of those 9 aspects I just mentioned. But be prepared to up and go, running your errands, do something unexpected, stand firm in your beliefs about something, see the bigger picture in a situation. Okay. Show me clearly. What's the divine guidance? Divine guidance is secret temptation. Number 31, being led astray. This makes a lot of sense as we're talking about conviction and belief systems and turning someone away or someone walking away, or discovering something with the moon energy, something that may have been paled in the illumination of the moon, but something that's emerging, something that's being repelled, right? Standing up for your belief systems. Interesting. And is number 31 reduces to 4. This has something to do with contracts. This could have something to do with 4 corners, security, stability. What would you do for security, stability? What is that? How is that defined for you? Would you cross certain lines? What's the point of no return for you? Okay. We have secret temptations, being led astray. Very fitting that on the bottom of the deck we have illuminating the shadows. Okay? Illuminating the shadows. I feel like you guys have come to some sort of solution. You found a solution in the dark that help you to see something clearly, to be able to discern something more clearly. Number 31, being led astray. Temptations can be everywhere. Depending upon your vices, and unfortunately, there will always be a temptation to the human psyche. We can learn from these vices as they teach us about our emotional triggers prior to our actions. Self-mastery is key. Risk-taking should be avoided now, with careful consideration of any planning of events, career changes, or major decisions. A lack of willpower may influence your impulses. Be strict with your budgets, as financial blowouts are significant now. Right now, the truth is yet to be revealed. Be cautious in lending any goods you wish you have returned, as deception is around every corner. Right now, the truth is yet to be revealed. Be cautious of lending any goods you wish to have returned, as deception is around every corner. Be mindful of any agreements or contracts at this time and seek professional advice where appropriate. If you are in a relationship, you may feel that it is at risk of a third-party influence. Addictions such as gambling, drugs, sex, alcoholism, and even food are indicated through this card. Being tempted by devilish behavior is leading you down a bad path. This health card encourages you to regain control of your life, building willpower and determination using a step-by-step approach for support and encouragement. Ultimately, the temptation to be bad, quote unquote bad, or let loose, is having a negative effect on yourself and the people around you. If you're experiencing challenges in your personal habits at this moment, now is the time to develop structured and systematic coping strategies that you can lean on when you're tempted to be led astray. However, you're a conscious creator, so be accountable for your past and current choices and seek to change them in the present and in the future. All is not lost, but you must act if you wish to improve your circumstances. Continuing to ignore the problem will only make the situation worse. Professional assistance is required now. Seek a suitable health practitioner, spiritual guide, shaman, healer, if needed, associated with your specific challenges. Shadow aspects to be mindful of during this period within yourself and others, and understand that this could represent another energy in your field. Could be something that you've already moved through, something that you're moving through now, or maybe possibly in the future. Okay? Lack of impulse control, addiction, and deception. It could be self-deception as well. Your sacred crystal is fire agate, and your angel assistance is that of Archangel Zachariah, who specializes in the archangel that specializes in major change, releasing destructive tendencies, and self-sabotage. Okay, your affirmation is I continue to make positive changes. I free my emotional burdens. I free my emotional burdens. All right, guys. Now, if you guys didn't check out the last reading that I posted, it was about like your mental body, your heart space, your emotional body. And many of your emotional bodies were very good. It was very good energy around your emotional body. So I really feel like this could be someone that you're connected to. But take it how it resonates, all right? There's someone in this energy with emotional burdens. If anyone is dealing with addictions or wanting to kind of shift the paradigm, okay, of a trajectory of something that you're doing or wanting to change, you have that power to shift your paradigm. You just have to focus on something that you want to bring in while simultaneously working at limiting the behavior that you want to release. When you focus on releasing something and you replace that quote unquote negative habit or destructive thought form with something beneficial, that's how you actively shift your paradigm. Okay? Number 31, releasing the 4, secrets and temptations, and being led astray. Oh. Okay, guys. Let's see. Let's see what this is all about. Releasing something toxic. Many of you have done this. Okay? There could be something toxic that someone is doing at night. Could be possibly eating late. If that's something that is a habit you want to change. Because the pillow, thinking sleeping, night, toxic. It could have something about someone that you sleep with, that you're connected with. Like it mentioned in the oracle, if you're in a relationship, then you could feel like there is discord or something that is not gelling or conducive for harmony at this time. Someone has a lot of nostalgia, but it's not a positive nostalgia. It's very deep, very rageful, very all-encompassing. You have big dreams, okay? Some of you are dreaming a lot, but I feel like this is someone's expanding. Someone's dreams are coming true, okay? I feel like that's a huge full moon right there. The whale speaks of space, of deep emotional fulfillment, connection. An overwhelming sense of expansion. feminine energy, space. You're expanding something that connects with your dreams or your intuition. What else? Escape artist. Okay. So yes, someone's gotten away. Someone has effectively moved away. When you get this water card, that your big dreams, I do feel like this is, a big move or, big expansion. Okay, so with the escape artist, I feel like someone has got away. I'm hearing the one that got away. I feel like with all the temptation energy and all of this addiction, that is an energy that you've gotten away from. Someone is very in the red energy. It's very red. It's like stuck in the root chakra. I keep seeing that nostalgic heart where they're holding that chained heart so tight. There's repressed emotions. There's rage. There's unadulterated confusion and misplaced everything. Right? There's someone that is dealing with this through addiction, through temptation. And there's someone who has been led astray. I feel like there's someone who, again, with the 31 reducing to 4, it has something to do with the contract. This could be a dissolved twin flame connection, a twin flame that, well, yeah, someone who may have been part of your path at some point, but that contract was dissolved because that energy did not choose to do the work or chose to be tempted or to interfere or control or interfere with your destiny or could not escape something. And because of their fate, they wanted that same fate for you. That's for some of you. But here with the big dreams and the escape artist, you are the one that got away. Okay? So you've expanded something here. Under the escape artist, we have the experience. This could be an extremely extreme case of a very bad and failed destiny swap attempt. Okay? Someone tried to steal your destiny, tried to walk in your shoes, but they didn't have your soul's experience. Okay? And also with this experience card, following big dreams and escape artist, there's something that you do that you bring to the table. And this could be spiritual, but this could have something to do, again, with your career, a connection that you're walking into, already in. The last reading we did was talking about a fated connection, a fated meeting, all right? But this experience that you have is part of your expansion, is part of what helped you escape to expand your dreams or to do something else, right? There, at some point in this period, during this period, these readings are timeless, but there was an emergence, okay? Under the light of the moon, there was an emergence. And something about yourself or about the situation or circumstance that was pale under the light of the moon, it became illuminated. And I feel like it has a lot to do with an emperor. It has a lot to do with leadership, entrepreneurship, authority. Okay? Let's get one more insight card before we do a really, really quick spread. Yeah. In reverse, we have the Temptations card, the Enchantment card, the Spirit of Enchantment. Spells captivated, temporary. Okay? Something is done. It's over. Right? I said something about seeing through an illusion or a veil being lifted. Some sort of glamour. It's the end of an era. It's an end of an age. It's an end of the road. Okay? Your dreams and your ascension and your expansion cannot be touched. Right? There was a gatekeeper and the portal is closed. Okay? That's for some of you, not for all of you. There are different levels here. Okay? So there could be some of you who are doing the work. And remember, shadow work is never done. It's a constant spiral of ascension to higher and higher levels. So some of you may be dealing with some sort of temptations. Okay? Stand strong in your knowing. Go deep into your shadows and see what these addictions are, what these issues are. Face them head on. Okay? And shift that paradigm. Use your discernment about others in your energy and what they're going through and how not to take on their karma. Okay, so that you can not be susceptible to this. But this energy is telling me that there's been some sort of cutoff point. There's been a mad dash for the portal, and only a certain frequency can get through. Okay? Only a certain frequency can get through. And it's a hard no. It's a hard no for whatever someone's been trying to do in that burning red nostalgia energy, that rage, stuck in the root. Stuck in the jar. Doing a whole lot, never getting very far. Someone found out, the opposition found out during this full moon in Scorpio that nothing is stopping. Nothing. There is an eerie Plutarian type of irrelevance. And that's the hardest thing for the opposition to accept. Okay? But accept it they must. Accept it they must. someone feels that loving you was red. Taylor Swift. Could be dealing with another Sagittarius of significance. But again, big dreams, expansion. You have successfully turned something away, repelled something here, and you're emerging, or someone's emerging out of a rainbow prism, magenta, periwinkle, mist. Wow. And all someone can do is continue to observe or watch or try and spy, but they're still out of the loop. They're still clueless about what's emerging from this mist for you. And it's divine order for it to be this way. I'm hearing, oh my God, he walked in like a 6 feet. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, he walked in like a 6'2" dream, heaven sent. He says what it means and means what it says. He's sweet and he's smart and he's good at good. Wow. So this could have something to do with a divine masculine, a divine feminine, a divine counterpart. Something that is valid. Oh my God, he walks in like a 6'2" dream that's heaven sent. He says what he means and he means what he says. He's funny and he's smart and he's good and good and communication. This could be someone, so the one that's observing you. I know my singing is like not great, but when it comes through, it comes through. But I'm not even sure who sings that, but all right, let's see what comes through. What is this energy for Sagittarius? What's this expansion? What's this dream? What is this experience? What is this that's expanding for you, right? This emergence. What's emerging through this higher, intricate, unimagined, colory mist? Show me clearly. What's going on for Sagittarius placements? Tell me more about this energy. Okay, that flipped right on over. And that is... Can I see? The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords flipped over in reverse, okay? Wow. So there could be someone with Mercury in Aquarius energy, that definitely feel a shift. Like they don't have a rite of passage to where you are, or this force that wants to interfere with your transition or how something is transitioning. But oh my God, he walked in like a 6'2" dream as heaven sent. Says what he means and he means what he says. Funny and he's smart and he's good. I don't know why that song keeps coming up, but it's like someone wants to interfere with what is expanding for you. And it feels like it has something to do with masculine energy. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a male or female. It's something, it could be divine masculine energy. It could be just, again, you and your assertive energy, you in your mental spheres, right? Like in the last reading we did, the mental spheres was where there was confusion or blockages. And I feel like something has happened where some part of you is emerging and another part is being repelled. And I feel like this energy, there's a force that understands that the mind is clearing, sharp discernment. So the mind is being in alignment with the heart, allowing something to emerge. And when this emergence happens, what force that does not belong is repelled. And that's why the Six of Swords is in reverse here. Because something is too dense to have any relevance to your energy. Okay? Someone can't make this journey. Someone can't see. Someone can't hear. Someone is burdened. But it's not you. It's not you. You are, if this is someone in your energy, the opposition, it's a Six of Swords, which is Mercury in Aquarius. Okay? But this is Uranus. So this has, it trumps this energy. Okay, this is more power, the Fool. More power. It's a major arcana. And it's a 0 point. It's pure potential, opportunity, movement, travel, and taking a leap, understanding where your loyalties lies when it comes to your dreams, your intuition, and where you're going. Okay, you're going somewhere. You've gone somewhere, and escape wouldn't even be the right word, but you're just gone. You've just evolved, and you're just free. Right? The Fool is freedom. So someone could have released some sort of entity or released, right, with the full moon in Scorpio, a habit or a belief system or some type of something that's been holding, something dense, okay? There could be an Aries of significant or an Aquarius of significant that is attached to something that's walking right on in, like a 6-2 dream that's heaven sent. They say what they mean, and they mean what they say. They're funny and they're smart, and they're good and good and... Now, again, could be an Amazon goddess or a 6-2 god, a relationship, something that's on your frequency, twin flame. It could be all that, but it could also represent something that moves you, something that electrifies you. Yeah, it's divine timing. We had the Page of Wands. I love getting the Page of Wands in a reading. Depending on, what other cards come out with it, but this is new ideas, new energy, limited potential, free spirit, the Page of Wands. Again, this could also have something to do with a child or your inner child, but Page of Wands with the Fool, it's excitement, it's surprises, it's sparks of good things, right? Following you as you take inspired action. Okay, a lot of things are going to be happening for you right now because you took that leap of faith, because you shut the door on something, you resisted temptation, you weren't led astray, you stood by what you believe in, you stood your ground, you shifted your paradigm, and something is absolutely repelled from your energy, and they are seeing red. Yeah. There is someone of significant or some structured force, someone who is extremely spiritual and intelligent and wise. This could be a Taurus of significance. This could be you, but this is strength. This is standing tall, 10 toes down in your beliefs. This is, again, higher levels of commitment, higher levels of education. You're learning something, you're growing, you're educating, you're an educator. All right. This has a lot to do with your big dreams, your expansion, what you're escaping to, what you have moved through. Don't like to use the word escape, but where you have evolved to, where you are, that you can't be reached by lower frequency beings or energies that deserve to be repelled, that are not on your wavelength, not on your frequency, and that want to lead you astray, or that has some sort of unresolved beef, that want to bring you down or want to vamp off of your energy. Okay? This Hierophant represents that 5 energy, right? Shifting paradigms. High honor. He sees through the material world and into your very soul. this could be what's coming in, right? Says what he means, and he means what he says, okay? This Hierophant. Symbol of tradition, power structures, the teacher. Some of you may be teachers, healers. Someone may literally be embarking on some sort of teaching career, okay? Any other messages before we get some divine advice? We're just going to end it here quite soon. Yeah, you are definitely moving quick. Something is moving quick. The Chariot, the Hierophant, a higher level of commitment. This is help. This is higher consciousnesses. This is divine support. You are not supposed to be doing something alone. This is a lot of support. Okay, with the Fool and the Page of Wands and the Chariot, this is a powerful, powerful movement, quick movement. Travel by air, travel by water, moving out of state, moving out of the country, moving out, internationally. The Chariot also speaks about balance, something coming together where there's differences in age, differences in religion, differences in spirituality, something that is a draw there, okay? So someone that you're going to be working closely with could be a twin flame relationship, soulmate, career path, mentor. There are differences, but you're going to learn a great deal. Something can be moving really, really quickly. Cancer of significance. The warrior drives at night under a crescent moon. No hands on the wheel. He steers by the force of will, okay? The full moon is release, but the new moon is manifestation. By the time we have the new moon, which will be in Gemini, okay? And I do believe when that new moon's in Gemini, that's when we have Jupiter moving out of Gemini into Cancer, okay? So there's going to be a really quick shift, a gear shift, like out of second straight into fourth or something like that, okay? In terms of how some quick communication comes in from, Jupiter and Gemini, and then something expansive, right? Dreams, expansion. When Jupiter moves into Cancer from Gemini, something is going to be expanding in your heart, okay? Possibly with a Cancer of significance, but if you have Jupiter in Cancer, then this is really significant for you, or Gemini. But with Jupiter moving into Cancer, what's expanding is themes surrounding the heart, the home, emotions, magnetism. But it also depends on what house and which, degrees. This transition is taking place for you, okay? But again, something's moving quick here, okay? New moon in Gemini. Nothing can stop the Chariot. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, okay? Surprises, an offer, sparks of intuition, happy little surprises and miracles, okay? An apology, again, an offering, Curiosity is being piqued. Intuition is heightened, okay? And boom, the Queen of Wands under the deck. Beauty, sales, business, magic. Some of you may have Jupiter and Cancer in the 8th house, the house of the occult, okay? Spirituality. But the Queen of Wands here is just, there's determination and confidence that someone is coming in with. And the Page of Cups with the Chariot, and then the Lovers. This is just a common theme, okay? I'm not singing that song about, I don't even know what it's called, but a 6-2 dream. Walking in, that's heaven sent for nothing, okay? Use your discernment, but love is grand. Big choices, big opportunities, big dreams, and fast pace movement. Again, for some of you, being mindful of temptation and being led astray, but many of you, I feel, have already moved through that energy. You've made a choice, you stood your ground, and now you are exactly where you need to be for something to walk in on your frequency, okay? And maybe you'll be moving toward this energy together, okay? What's the Hierophant in the chart, in the Chariot? What's the Hierophant in the Chariot? What's happening so quickly here? What's walking in? Page of Cups again. Okay. Something new. A new start, a new beginning. Happy surprises. An apology. Love. Something new. Some sort of creative idea. Someone younger, possibly. Like I said, there could be an age difference. Hazel eyes, I'm getting. A new message about something that you're conceiving. This could be pregnancy, okay? But I'm definitely just getting new opportunity. Pisces of significance. Yeah, we also have the number 4 again with the Sagittarius energy. This Chariot and Hierophant and what's walking in here pertaining to these big dreams is something to do with travel. Pertains to change, moves, and travel. Indicates new friends and associates. Wow. What is the opposition? Who is the opposition? Who's seeing red? Who's holding that chain with a vice grip of rage and stuck in their root that can't go where you're going? In the 6 of Swords in reversed energy that cannot make the rites of passage. Someone that is dealing with a lot of misfortune, holding on to false hopes and foolish daydreaming. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be someone that has been working overtime to stop you or to stop something from coming in for you. We had these captivating spells card in reverse. someone that can put pitfalls on your path, someone that has been repelled, right? While you're emerging, you're able to see something more clearly. Someone wanted to gain something from your destiny, someone that wanted to steal your legacy. Could be a Capricorn or a water sign. Someone put a lot of work in, and that's why they're saying red. Yeah. Someone that tried to affect your health. Tried to affect your health. Someone that is associated with the number 7, someone's birthday could fall on the number on the 7th, or someone could be had life path 7, or someone could be again born in July, so Cancer or a Leo. But yeah, someone worked really, really hard, okay, at affecting your health or affecting something that you created, but they're disappointed. They're disappointed that they couldn't create failure around your associates or your connections or support that you gained or something that revolves around your business. Okay, they couldn't destroy it. They couldn't destroy your dreams. You have successfully made it through some sort of portal, and you passed some type of test. That's why your spiritual father or someone in the higher realms is very, very proud of you. Okay, proud that you moved forward, that something was eclipsed, that you were able to see what was eclipsed and move towards your 9th, your wish fulfillment, and your 10th cup. Okay, your higher self, opening up to a higher love, right? That's walking in like a 6-2 dream that's heaven sent. Okay, so yeah, something really successful is coming out of all of this. Okay, the sun is about to shine on you and love and freedom. Okay, something about children here for sure, something about the 5th house for sure. Yeah. What is the dream, and what are these surprises that are coming with this all of these Page of Cups? It is a reversal of fortune. Someone may be sacrificing themselves. But there's a reversal of fortune. The Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Discernment, clarity, justice, truth, a decision, something coming in quickly. Yes. And guess what it is? It's a reversal of fortune. It's a reversal of fortune. There's Jupiter. There's your energy. Okay. There's your destiny being returned. It was never left. Okay. It was never, ever at risk of being stolen. That's why this red energy is very disappointed. But there is a reversal of fortune here. Okay. A sign of good luck, of fortune, and all of your endeavors. pertains to future plans and moves. Again, this card comes out. It's all about you, number one, domestic or home and romantic affairs. I can't make it up. There we go. Walking in like a 6-2 dream. He says what he means and he means what he says. Funny and he's smart and he's good and that's that. All right. This energy, this Page of Cups is like, obviously there's some type of new opportunity, a do-over, a apology, many surprises. The Wheel of Fortune is also movement. Definitely have Sag energy here. You could be dealing with another Sagittarius. Cancer. But yeah, we're leaving it there. There's some barriers that are being broken down here. There's some definite barriers that have been broken down. We're going to end this, okay? And we're going to get an oracle to end the message. What's the divine advice? What's the divine advice for Sagittarius placements in this message? Divine advice. Wow. We have new blueprints. New blueprints. Powerful, meaningful change starts with you today. Despite our desire for change, we can be overwhelmed by all that is going on, and making a positive impact can seem impossible. We have more of a voice than we realize. This card inspires action, no matter how small, that will create a ripple of light in the world. You are part of a bigger picture, a greater story, and your actions, your choices, your presence are making a difference. You have more power than you realize. Focus on what you can do and do it well. Change takes time, so make plans and start now. Change takes time, so make plans and start now. I feel like somebody's been making big plans. I'm making, it says, I'm making big plans. Build a house on some hand-me-down land. Where are all these country songs coming through? All right. And a final card to end the message. Any other final divine advices for Sagittarius placements? Show me clearly. We have offer. An offer is coming, right? Beginning of the reading, it was saying to not be led astray by secret temptations, okay? Many of you, you've already made those choices, and there's a good offer coming in. For some of you, maybe mindful of something toxic, okay? Healing. Divine advice for Sagittarius placements. Yeah. Yep, it's time to hang up, okay, and disconnect. Break the tie and the connection from anything karmic. Learn those lessons and break those ties. Something about a karmic partner. Some of you may be in a relationship right now, and that is a karmic. Okay, and your higher self is trying to tell you it's time to go. Okay, it's time to go. Let something go so something new can walk in. It's time to shift the paradigm. Okay? And the final card, what's on the bottom of the deck? Wow, can't make it up. It's all about choices. Choices. Balance. And final messages to end this reading for Sagittarius placements. Oh. Generosity. Yeah, this is what it's all about. You may have taken an offer from something and you're being led now to let it go. Or some of you may be having to discern what's coming in, the snake in its glass. For most of you, there is a very, very beautiful offer on the table, okay? A truce, a offer of forgiveness, a apology, a do-over, a new beginning, okay? Open your hand to receive, or open your hand to give. What else? Divine advice to end the message. This generous offer may be of some sort of truth, okay? Where there may have been uncertainty. Excuse me, guys. I'm doing 100% better than I was yet my last reading, but it's still a little stuff going on. But someone's ready to share the truth, okay? Yeah. Divine advice to end the message. Okay. We have home. Okay. We have good news. We have diligence. And we have growth. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers again. All right. Wow.